providing recognition. First, describe the results in as much detail as possible. Second, indicate why the results are important to you. Third, restate your praise and confirm your support. Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Sure.
Well, we got the scores this morning, and we're at 77 now. But you know, the branch down the street is at 90, and you know we've been working on getting to 90. You know, so you know, I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think we came a long way. I mean, it's just 2 months. You got to give us time to catch up.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's fine, but you know, you're the leader in the branch. I need to know from you. We have to be at 90. And as far as I'm concerned, we should have been at 90 already. So you got to come up with some ideas. And I tell you, can you have something together for me maybe a week from now?
I will, but I have to tell you, we're trying. We're doing our best.
Yeah, you're doing better. There's no question. We got to do great, though.
Okay.
All right. Hey, thanks.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Same here.
Hey, well, I've got great news. I saw the scores this morning for customer service, and we're at 77.
Wow.
You know where we were at before, right?
Absolutely.
65. So it's a 12-point jump. It's tremendous. I wanted you to be the first one I talked to about it, and there's an important reason for that. First of all, as you know, anything 75 or above, the branch gets a bonus.
Yes.
Yes. So we're on target to get that bonus. The other reason is that, you know, our goal is 90, because that's where the big bonus comes in, right? And you're the leader in the branch. You're the one I see helping customers straight from the door all the way up to the teller line. So I wanted to get your take on what we could do to get up to that 90.
Well, some of the things I've implemented is to spend more time with the customer, get to know the customer, get to know their banking, and try to help them out as much as possible.
Yeah. Okay.
And it seemed to be working.
Well, so that's great. Do you think that you could put something together, a little agenda, so that we can do a little training session and get the other bankers involved? And I'd like you to lead that, because you're the leader in the branch, and I think the other bankers look up to you, and I'd like to see them implement what you're doing.
Absolutely. I'll get that to you in about a week. Would that be fine?
Absolutely. And I just want to say again, I'm so pleased about this. And there's a reason I'm talking to you first. You're the leader in the branch, and you're doing a stellar job. And I think you're a large part of why we got these scores. So I just want to reiterate, if there's anything I can do to help you with that, or in anything that you want going forward, just let me know, because you know I want to keep you happy.
I'll take you up on that offer.
All right, Amanda. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks again.
All right. Giving feedback. Be specific and provide details. Describe your actions and the consequences of their behavior. Ask for a response. Give advice to help the situation. And communicate confidence and end on a positive note.
How are you today?
Good, how are you, Bill? Have a seat. So, Bill, I've noticed that you've been tardy to work every Tuesday. You understand the company policy, so if you don't come into work on time, we're going to have to fire you.
Okay. My babysitter's has been a little late, so it's been kind of a chain reaction in the sense that I've been a little bit late. So I won't be late again. I'm sorry.
Okay, I don't care about your babysitter. You need to be on time.
Okay.
Thank you. Hey, Bill, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, good. Have a seat. How are you today?
I'm not too bad. Just you know, a little late because things are going a little rough at home. You know, the babysitter's been late, so it's kind of like a chain reaction with me being late. And it's kind of a little flustering at times.
Yeah. I've noticed that you've been coming into work late on Tuesdays in particular. Can you tell me why?
Well, the babysitter has actually been like coming a couple minutes late. Therefore, I'm kind of left getting situated a little bit late, and then as a result, obviously, I'm late to work.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's really no excuse for that.
Okay. If Tuesdays doesn't work for you, you know, communication is key here, and part of the company policies that you do arrive on time every day.
Right.
So if Tuesdays doesn't work for you, then just let me know that, and we can make sure that we don't put you on the schedule on Tuesdays. so we can work with you on that. The other concern of mine is the inability that you have on being able to answer some of the customers' questions regarding the menu options. You know, part of, again, the company policy is for all the waiters to learn the menu and sample all of the options so that they're able to answer the questions for the customers. So, have you had a problem?
I think at times I've been a little bit unprepared with knowing the menu, but I think, you know, if I take a more consistent approach and learn the menu at home, or just like I'm learning anything else, I feel like I'll be able to be more confident and be able to answer the questions in a more accommodating way to the customers.
Okay, great. Now, what we're gonna do is provide you with a couple of weeks for you to learn the menu, and if we continue to get customer complaints after that, I'm gonna offer you a different position, maybe something along the lines of busboy duties, so that you don't have direct interaction with the customers. Of course, you know, we'll keep your pay scale at the same rate, so we won't downgrade you. What I wanna do is just tell you, you know, I've known your work ethics. I know you come with a strong work ethic. I know you have a positive attitude, and I know you can do better. So, if there's anything else that I can do to help you, maybe provide you with a mentor that could help you along the way, I'm happy to do that as well.
Okay, thank you very much for the offer. I think I just need to be more on top of my game and just realize that, you know, when I'm at work and abide by all the policies of the company.
Wonderful. Thanks, Bill.
Building a relationship with your manager. First, get mutual understanding of your work practices. Second, ask for feedback on your work. Third, ask about your manager's priorities. Fourth, identify ways you can help your manager. And fifth, get agreement and identify next steps. Hi, how you doing, Sharon?
Pretty good. Ready for a weekly meeting?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we got a lot to talk about, right? So where do we start?
The list you had given me last week.
Yeah, it looked fine.
Oh, I didn't do much on it. I just wanted to take a look and see.
Yeah. Well, you know the goal, the state requires that we pass at least 98%. So that's what we're looking for.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll work on it next week.
That was it. We didn't have any other.
No, that's
No.
it.
I got
for
a
this
busy day
week.
ahead. Jeez.
I understand.
All right. How you
All
doing?
right, John, pretty good. You ready for a weekly meeting?
Yep. I printed it out here. Pressed for time though. I know we got an audit coming up, but yeah, let's have a look at it.
Okay, I understand that, the list you gave me to work on last week, I emailed that to you. Did you have time to take a look at it?
Yeah, I printed it out. You know, it looks pretty conclusive. I think you've covered like 9 or 12 points here, so that looks good. Yeah.
And of the 12, which ones are the priority for next week?
Good question. You know, reading through this and based on last year's audit, I'd say probably making sure that the Medicare checks are
Okay.
ready for the whole year.
Okay.
And notes and billing codes should match
Okay, will do.
our records for
Mhm.
for the whole year. And probably, I'd say the third, maybe payroll checks. Have all the payroll checks for the entire year, review all of that.
Okay,
Yeah.
consider those done and I'll have that to you by the end of the week.
Great.
Okay?
Excellent.
I had some ideas. Last time we touched on growing the practice, and I
Mhm.
had some ideas on that. So I just thought I would run that by you.
Sure.
Okay. The Obamacare is out and we were licensed to start registering patients.
Yeah.
And I noticed that Walmart has a large amount of patients that are uninsured.
Okay.
So, bringing the boss out there and registering some patients would be, you know, one of the best ways to get people enrolled in the Obamacare.
Wow, that's interesting. I like that idea.
Yeah, so I think, you know, if you want me to come up with more ideas and put that in writing for you, I sure can do that.
Yeah, I mean, let's get through the audit first, and then I think that's a great idea. Let's talk in a week.
Okay. Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Joe. 4.
How did you guys?
Effectively framing your ideas. First, clearly state the purpose and main point of the message. Second, present points to aid understanding and get agreement. Third, check for understanding and ask for reactions. Fourth, respond to reactions and clarify main point. Fifth, restate and summarize your main
Hey,
point.
Alex, how are you?
Good, nice to see you. Plain and simple, like things aren't going well in the restaurant. The waiters and waitresses have been standing around, and I'm giving you guys a checklist system, and if things don't start getting done, then it's on you as a head waiter or waitress.
Okay,
Alright.
thank you.
How are you
Yeah,
today?
Alex, I'm good, how are you?
Good. I'm just calling you in to let you know that things haven't really been getting done around the restaurant. Like there's been a little bit of standing around with the waiters and waitresses. So I think as like a precautionary thing, we're gonna implement a check system, and that'll include things like getting like the toilet paper in the bathroom, making sure it's always full, and making sure the cheese shakers as well as the pepper shakers are full. And I think if we do this, then it will help the restaurant as a whole. Do you understand or think this is a good idea that we should implement?
No, I think it's a great idea. I admit I could be doing better with talking to the waitresses and waiters to make sure, keep a better eye on them and making sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. So, I'm glad you raised that to my attention because I wasn't aware of it. So, thank you, and I'll do better with making sure everything gets completed on time.
That sounds good. I'm glad to hear it. Ideally, if the wait staff works as a team, I think we'll be able to get all these tasks done, and it'll help the restaurant as a whole. And again, this checklist will help ensure that the tasks get done around the restaurant and everyone pulls their weight, and it'll improve the efficiency of the restaurant ultimately.
Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you.
Thank you.
Module 6, dealing with emotions at the workplace. First, acknowledge the emotional behavior without agreement. Second, describe the impact that it's having on you and the work. Third, listen actively and use eye contact to communicate respect and concern. Fourth, express support and reassurance to eliminate fear and embarrassment. Fifth, suggest a way to refocus
How are
on
you?
work.
Good. Have a seat. Sure.
So I'm calling you in today, we've noticed, some, tardiness, and not only in you coming into work, but also in your delivery of your work. You wanna talk to me about that?
I just got a lot going on at home, so much, it's kind of wearing me down a little bit.
Okay, well, you need to leave your personal issues at home. This is not the place for it, this is a company, and, we have to meet our targets. Are you?
Okay, good. Have a seat.
So Shannon, we've noticed your absentee at work the past few weeks and the impact it's having on your work. Your coworkers are having to pick up some of the slack, and we've noticed that you've been not able to deliver, on some of your deadlines.
I am aware of that as well, and I'm having some family issues at home. It's really taking an impact on me, and I really don't know what to do.
Okay, you have been one of our strong performers on our team. We are here to provide support to you. I wanna make sure that you understand what some of your benefits are, as part of working for this company. We do offer an employee assistance program, so I'm happy to provide you with a pamphlet that outlines all the options for that in the 800 number. You can utilize that, 24/7, basically. And the other option we have for you as an employee and part of your benefits is the FMLA program, the Family Medical Leave Act, and that also provides you up to a total of 16 weeks in the state of Connecticut to take time off to take care of some of your personal items, whether that's, you're having a child or a family member's ill and you need to be there for that person, so.
That would cover my dad being sick.
Exactly, so take advantage of it.
I wasn't aware of that at all. If I did, I would have taken advantage of that already.
Wonderful. So, I really do hope you do take advantage of those benefit options. I think it will help get you back on track, and being that strong performer that we know that you are.
Okay, so when do I pick up the paper, because I would like to start
Okay.
and getting back on track with my work.
I can give that to you immediately.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.